All right, it is the final two races of the season, and it is impossible for us to get first and impossible for us to get third. So these races don't really matter. We're going to try to win them, obviously, and hopefully just gain more points. But right now, doesn't matter. Driver standings, getting close, but still going to be very hard to do. Pretty much 51 points behind. We would need Max to not finish both of these races and us win them both and get fastest lap. Take a look at the F3 championship. We don't care about teams. What we want to see is who are the drivers that are doing well. Now F2 is the people that are closer. Iwasa doing great. He's got the championship, and I don't think it's like one race left, so he should have it wrapped up. All right, it is Grand Prix time. Lots of grid penalties happening
Las Vegas is
with everyone getting low on parts and having a bunch of issues. So it's going to be an interesting one. We're going to be managing an engine issue for the rest of the season with Charles, just because it's going to be pointless to pay for a new engine, because the driver championship doesn't mean a whole lot to me. It's a constructors championship that matters, but here we go. We got a 3 and 9 start. Both Williams made it into Q3. Sainz did not make it into Q3, so that was interesting. He is still struggling here. Forgot to go attack on everything right now. Let's get that up. And first lap at Vegas. Not much of a track, but high speed's gonna be key. And I don't know if we're just struggling with signs on that, probably with the old equipment. But we also just weren't very good at getting the setup dialed in this week either. So might be a tough race. Verstappen just miles ahead. He outqualified everyone by 0.6 in Q3, so not going to be much we can do about that. Really neat looking track though. And looks like we're going to get back to P3 here, I hope. See if we can out-drag the Mercedes, but I think we've both hit terminal velocity here. We just get ahead, but he's got the inside line. We've got the next inside line, but then he's got the next, and to the start-finish line after this final little corner here. Lots of flat-out areas. Going to be really hard to hold on to things.
We
We're
should
going to pull away just because there's so much of this flat out. Top speed is going to be very dominant. So, looks like we're one of the few on softs right now. So, hopefully that comes our way. But right now, we're overheating the tires. And this could be a struggle to the end of the season. All right, we are 10 laps in, and we have pulled our way back up to the front.
You're doing a good job.
Now that DRS has been enabled, we started to work our way forward. It looks like we've got a pretty good advantage, but I think once we get to the front here, then we're going to get leapfrogged, and it's just going to be some back and forth. But right now, Carlos not around Yuki and is pretty much 6 seconds off of this front pack right now. All right, so we're struggling now. Verstappen's kicked it into high gear. The pit stops have started. We are still a bit of ways from that, and it looks like the engine issues. So just end of season, always going to be a problem. All right, we're going to do a hard push before we pit here. We are 6th and 9th. Not good. Not good at all. Ocon on the hards has jumped us. We got 15 to go, so we're just going to be doing a short. We could take these probably to the end, but we're just going to push here and do a short run on the softs at the end. No safety cars, no virtual safety cars, no yellows. It has been a boring one. 5 to go here, and Ocon has got around us. Stroll has worked his way up into P2, but I don't think he's going to catch Max. We're going to push hard again, try to get around Ocon, but at the moment, not great signs. Not going to get back into the points. So, yeah, I'm glad we weren't in the race for a championship, but if we were in the race for a championship, probably would have put new engines in both cars. So, since none of it matters, we'll just struggle along with very little power at the end here. All right, last lap, we have finally gotten around Ocon and pulled away. We just kind of used DRS to top everything up with him in front of us. And, well, let's just ride around and see what this is like from the helmet cam at Vegas.
We have the fastest lap. Last lap.
Now onto the strip, just a massively long straightaway here. It actually feels pretty slow.
Over the finish line, and today's winner.
Not seeing the hotels fly by as quick as you would think. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how it compares in real life. But there is a lap and a P5. Not a good race for us. But, again, still second in championship. So, let's go see what the final results are and how that affects everything. All right, so we do get fastest lap, 11 points. Max wins it, so he's got the Drivers' Championship sealed up as well. We are so far ahead of Perez that doesn't matter. Carlos has no chance of getting anywhere. So this is all pretty much set. Only thing that's up for grabs right now is Lewis and George. And, yeah, constructors-wise, Red Bull miles ahead. All right, here's how qualifying went. Carlos still struggling. Max is taking a grid penalty. That gives Charles the pole. And we have hit the setup. It's like our car is designed for this track. So, it's unfortunate we're not going to have the power, but we might still be able to manage the tires pretty well, get a decent finish. All right, we're starting 1st and 6th. We're going a one-stopper and going mediums to hards. We'll see what we can do here. Let's get this going.
I suspect that
Final race of this first season, and hopefully next season will be a little bit closer. Although double points for next season at the final race, so that's going to change up everything. But here we go. Charles gets a bad start. Perez already cleared him. That is just our engine being terrible right now. And then we've got soft runners, just Stroll. So we should be able to hold on to the positions. Stroll might shoot ahead, but yeah, Charles and Sainz 2nd and 6th at the moment. Go ahead and just not even push the engine at the moment. We got the tires up to temp.
Yeah.
Let's just not worry about it. It's going to be a DRS train for a bit, I think. And we can skip ahead because at the moment, not a whole lot is happening. All right, 13 laps in, and Stroll's softs have started to die on him. He's dropping back. Carlos is just holding on right at the back of the points. And Charles starting to work his way back up to Perez, as we have not been pushing the car at all, and should have some decent tires at the end of this run. So not bad for a engine that's ready to die on us. But other than that, nothing's happened, so we'll jump ahead again. All right, we are in our pit window, and Sergio has already gained everything back. He is 5.6 seconds behind us, but is going to have to pit again. But we'll be going to mediums, whereas we will be on hards. Carlos, 18 seconds back, 19 seconds back off the lead. But we're going to drop the hard tires on. We're going to push really hard on this in-lap here. And, well, the hard tires always scare me, but we're going to go for it, see what we can do, and hopefully we'll have some speed at the end of the race. All right, Sergio has entered the pits. We have cleared him, and what is he going to be coming out on? I assume the mediums, but if he comes out in the hards, then they are on the worst strategy possible. He comes out on the hards. Okay, well, we'll see where he's at the end of this one, but at the moment, he is 17 seconds off the lead. All right, we're at 10 to go. We are closing in on Max. His tires are starting to fall off, but as you can see, Sergio is closing in on us, and Stroll is flying on softs. So, Max's tires are going to struggle to make it to the end. He might be jumping to softs. We're fine. We're going to make it to the end. And Sergio for sure is, and he's going to be able to push a bit. But, yeah, Stroll is going to be pushing hard to the end, and who knows what Max is going to do here. Carlos dropping down behind the soft runners. He is in 10th now, and he's got a big gap to 11th place. So, yeah, we'll jump back at the end of this one unless something exciting happens here. But we're closing in on Verstappen. Sergio's closing in on us. Stroll's closing in on everyone. Max has just pit from the lead with 7 to go. He's obviously going to be going to softs, and he's going to be just blasting. But that is a lot of ground to make up to do a full pit stop. 8 seconds behind us now. Everyone else right on our tail. 7 seconds behind Stroll, who has gotten around us now. 5 seconds back now, and we have fallen to 3rd as we go around lap traffic. Stroll's trying to break DRS. Here comes Max. 2 seconds behind the lead, going around the outside. It's going to have DRS down the straightaway as well. And, well, he's going to drop us like crazy. Perez has gotten to the lead. And this might be the craziest last lap of the season. So we're coming to the white flag. We might just watch this one. We've been skipping through this one fairly quick. Let's go ahead and watch this final battle of the season. Stroll and Perez fighting hard for the win, and Max now only 1 second off the lead. Stroll's taken the lead. Perez now in second. Perez on hard tires, Max on softs. This should be an instant pass. Coming to the white flag. Max has only got 0.9 to make up on the leader, but he's got to make 2 passes to get the lead. Struggles through the first sector, but DRS will be coming up after this turn. He's going to have 2 helpings of DRS, as Perez is going to get in DRS, so he's going to be getting the draft off of that with the wing open, probably going to clip on their top speed. He's taking a look on the inside, he gets there, almost gets a twofer, and now into P2. Next sort of straightaway, DRS open, not gonna get there yet, but now's where the fresh softs versus very old softs are gonna come into play. Stroll going very defensive through that sector, coming up to the hotel, going under it. Final few turns here, can Max get this done? Only 1 turn left here. Is he going to be able to get the drive off, or is Stroll going to hold on? Stroll holds on to win the final race of the season. Max can't do it. We're going to come home 4th and 10th.
The Canadian's outstanding drive really propelled him towards the top. A fine performance from Stroll.
All right, so Stroll with the win. Ocon with the fastest lap. What is this race? Yeah, Max needed 1 more lap there. But Red Bull wins the Drivers' Championship. Max nearly gets to 500 points. Red Bull wins the Constructors. We get 2nd. Aston Martin, Mercedes, Alpine, Haas, Williams, AlphaTauri, McLaren, and Alfa Romeo. Thanks for watching.